Hi everyone. I'm back. This is the fastest I've ever filmed a video like back to back. So today I'm gonna show you my Stray Kids collection. Half of, well, not half, the large inclusions are in my Seraphim binder as well. I have a very small Seraphim collection because when they debuted, I was set to like collect everything, like all of the pre-order benefits and for Tune members, and then I quickly realized that was not feasible. So I downsized a lot, and I eventually decided that, like I wasn't gonna collect at all. But this is like something that I do a lot with a lot of my collections. Like I'll change my mind very frequently about them. I ended up deciding to collect a little bit, and so the first like 2 or 3 pages of this binder are going to be Le Seraphim, and then everything else after are my large Stray Kids inclusions, because this binder got too full too quickly, which is hard to come to terms with because I'm going to tell you a little story, a little background. I've been a fan of Stray Kids since 2018. I never, like, for my first 2 years of like being into K-pop, I didn't really collect anything. And then when I did start collecting, I was just mainly focused on my BTS collection. And I never ever intended to collect Stray Kids. But then this year my friends got into them as well, and it was like, I didn't want to like feel left out or anything. So I was like, you know what, like I'll just collect them too. And one of the reasons why I never wanted to collect Stray Kids was because I knew that Hyunjin was super hard to collect. I didn't want to go through the stress of collecting Hyunjin because I had already gone through like kind of a tough time collecting San for ATs, and I was like, I just don't want to like do that. Like it was just not a good time because every time I would find something, it would just be like taken like immediately. And so that's the struggle of collecting the most popular member, I guess. And so I never really wanted to go through that. I was just like happy, like standing Stray Kids, keeping up with all their comebacks, and just, doing that. Back in 2019, I did have like a couple of Hyunjin postcards that I bought on Twitter, from their District 9 tour. I am not like completely sure. I think it was the District 9 Unlock tour. So if I got that name wrong, please forgive me. But I had some postcards, I sold them, and I wanted to buy them again this year, and I went on eBay and they were like $90. And so I like super regret selling those. But anyway, these are my 2 binders. I first started off on this one, and I had Le Seraphim in here as well, and I had some Stray Kids stickers here, and like you can kind of see the residue, so like just don't pay attention to that. I had taken them off because I was gonna move everything into this binder, but everything started off in here. It quickly grew, so then I was like, they need their own binder. So then I got this one, and at first I was only collecting Hyunjin for a long time, and so this binder was like really plain. It was just this purple binder. I hadn't put anything in here yet, and I made this like tiny little Hyunjin thing that goes here. And then once I decided later in the year that I was gonna collect Chan as well, I was like, you know what, let me let me like do something cute on here, especially because I had already started decorating top loaders and stuff, so I had all these cute stickers. So then I made this, and then out of my several extra Maxident albums, I took out a page, and then as you can see here, like I cut it out and it came out perfectly. So yeah, I guess we'll get started. I wanted to show a couple of things actually before I open the binders. It's just like some things that I've bought and some things that I've made. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, me, Courtney, or Jane, We went to Atlanta to see Stray Kids in July, or like the first week of July. And the morning of the concert, I woke up at 7, because we had decided that we wanted to wake up early, and have enough time to like get breakfast and all of that, but still be able to make it to the merch line really early, so we could just get our things quickly, come back to where we were staying, and then have the rest of the day to get ready for the concert at night. So I woke up at like 7:15. I was expecting Jane to wake up at the same time as me, and I like gave it a few minutes. I was like, oh, I don't hear anybody waking up, so let me just like, you know, like go on Twitter, see what's up. And I go on Twitter, I don't even look at my timeline, I like go directly to search, because I wanted to see if like at 7 a.m. there were people in the merch line already. So I searched up like Stray Kids Atlanta merch, and then I see people saying like, oh my god, like I can't believe the merch is canceled or something like that. And I was like, the merch is canceled? So that was like my first initial like reaction, because at like in those few seconds I didn't know that the show was canceled. All I knew was that the merch was canceled, so I was already mad. And I was like, what the hell? So then I go into my timeline and I see that the show is canceled because 3 of them got COVID, and my heart sunk to the bottom of my stomach. And I was like, there is absolutely no way that this is happening to us right now. Like, there was just no way. So then I had to go wake up Courtney and Jane and tell them, and that was not very good experience for any of us to wake up on the day of the show that we had been like waiting for such a long time, especially because we had already been in Atlanta for like 1.5 days, and so we like our trip was like leading up to this, obviously, so it was just not a good feeling. All of that to say, I'm gonna show you some top loaders I made. I'll show you the one that I made for myself. So it was the Hyunjin one. I don't have the Felix and Jisung one that I made for Courtney and Jane, obviously, because I gave it to them when we were there, but this was like the first top loader that I made. This sticker's coming off because it's gotten like hit by like other top loaders that I have, but this is the first one that I made. I think it came out pretty cute. I had an extra of this card, so I was able to put it in here. And yeah, I made us all matching ones, and it was really cute. We went and had Korean barbecue, and we took like those cute pictures where we put all of our stuff over our food. So yeah, so I made this, and so eventually the Atlanta concert got rescheduled, so we're going to that show. And so because Maxident came out, I was like really inspired, because like I love pink. Like pink is one of my favorite colors. So I bought a whole bunch of new stickers to make new top loaders to match like the Maxident cards, which this was before I knew what the Maxident cards were gonna look like. So they don't necessarily match any of the album cards, but I did, in preparation for this video, when I was like taking all my stuff out and going through my binders, I found that the Superboard themed pre-order benefits, they kind of match the top loaders pretty well. So I have this one that I made for myself, and then I made a Minnow one for Jane and a Felix one for Courtney. And so the theme was obviously like pink, black, white, gray type of thing, like hearts and all of that. So I realized it matched these, and this is Hyunjin's Soundwave. I think this might be round 2. Hyunjin's Soundwave Lucky Draw, or at least one of them. I don't think I'm gonna take this one actually. I think I'm gonna take the Apple Music pre-order benefit, which is a selfie card. He looks really cute in. So, but it's from the Superboard music video. So yeah, so these actually match pretty well. So I have that set. It should be here in the next like 2 or 3 days, I'm hoping. So yeah, so that's the card I'm gonna take, but it did match pretty well, so I'm happy about that. And so we also, Courtney, Jane, and I bought pop sockets to match. So we got the Generette one, and I decided to decorate this case with like all the stickers that I used for my top loaders. So yeah, that's that. I bought this cute Wolfchan glittery sticker because I wanted to represent obviously both of them. And that's that. I also bought the Generate one, but then I realized it doesn't like fit and it would just be a little bit too much. So I got this one too. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but I will just have that here. Also, Courtney, Jane, and I bought matching little plushie keychains, like the Skazoo ones. And here it is. We took our plushies to CTXT a few weeks after the Stray Kids in Atlanta show got postponed. Or yeah, it got postponed. These aren't real. We got them at a K-pop store in Atlanta. They were like $10 each, but I think they're pretty good knockoffs. Mine got a little bit stained because I had it in the car. We're not going to talk about it. It has like some pink stains from this like air freshener that I had. So yeah, we're ignoring that. And what else did I want to show? Oh, I got these sticky notes. Oh my gosh, I love them. They're so cute. I'll put the shop in the description box, but I had one of these and I ran out pretty quickly. So I was like, I need to get another one. But I love these sticky notes. They're super cute. And these inspired me to make my own. They're not very good. They're the first time I've ever like designed anything or like, yeah, designed anything because I'm not like a graphic designer. I'm not an artist, whatever. So I took a shot and like designed some sticky notes. They didn't come out well, but anyway, I'm gonna show you. They are surfing themed because I freaking love that song. I love the music video. It's super cute, but I mean, they're not perfect. So I will have to practice my graphic designing skills. Graphic design is my passion. But yeah, if I get better, I might end up making, you know, a few more, maybe selling them. I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah. And I've been buying like a couple of little like accessories in preparation for the show because I just want like we deserve this show so much. I just want to like have all the cute things like on my bag, on my keys, on everything. So I bought 2 keychains. I got them yesterday actually. They still have the protective film on them, but I bought this one, the Dance Racha one, and a 3 Racha one. They're super cute and they are from this shop. I love this shop. First time buying from them, but I love them because they make the cutest things. So yeah, me saying I'm not gonna talk that much and then every video I have like a 10-minute intro. So I guess let's start with the binder. Let me just put this one off to the side. Okay, so as I said, at first I was only collecting Hyunjin, and that was my plan. I was never planning to collect a second member, especially because it's already hard enough to collect Hyunjin. So yeah, so I have this cute little thing here. Then I designed this. I put Banchan on the top. I think this is gonna actually stay like this for a while because I don't really want to like redesign this whole thing. I eventually will have to get a second binder. So for my second binder, the cover is gonna be more like even for both Hyunjin and Chan. So yeah, so my binder isn't completely, like my collection is not completely finished. My Hyunjin cards I'm done with, but I am missing like, I want to say maybe like 5 cards for Chan. This is bothering me. These stickers actually don't stick at all to this binder, which is really annoying. So I have to like see what I'm gonna do, because like this one falls off like every day, and like all of these move around. Over time it has gotten a little better, but the material of this binder, I guess, just doesn't allow for like these stickers to be like completely stuck onto them. So yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I'm missing like 4 or 5 cards for Chan. And so my organization here is not the best, because my whole thing with Stray Kids was that I was gonna back collect, but I was only gonna back collect the cards that I liked, which is a theme as you've been seeing on my channel. I am really like strict with my collections about only collecting what I like, because for me personally, like financially, it's not a good idea for me to just collect everything just for the sake of being complete, like 100% complete. So yeah, for both of them, I only collected the cards I want, and they didn't match up in many of those instances. So it's been a little bit tricky to see how I organize all the cards, but I mean, it'll be a little bit better once I'm fully done with Chan. So we'll start with Hyunjin. And then I'm obviously just not going to try to talk too much, but so this page is mixtape and I am not for Hyunjin. And then this page is going to be a Chan page, and I'm missing 3 cards that are going to go on this page. So these 2 are pretty much the only ones that don't match up, where I would have to split them up by member. I'm gonna keep Hyunjin in the front because these are like the earlier albums, and then I'll put Chan's here. But anyway, this card, my thing that I was trying to do with Hyunjin was try to collect the cards that I thought were going to be the most difficult. I was going to try to collect those first so that I wouldn't have to go through the struggle I went through to get this card. And for the most part, it did work. But this ended up being the last card that I needed. And when I tell you, this was the situation that I did not want to go through again, because it's what I went through collecting San, and it was just like not a good time. So yeah, trying to get my hands on this card was not a good time. So many times that I found this in the trading tags, somebody would beat me to it, even if I was there like 2 minutes after it was posted, like it was already gone or claimed. That happened to me quite a few times on Instagram. And then really my only choice is Instagram, because Mercari US is too expensive, eBay is too expensive. I don't buy from Japan anymore because Mercari and Neokyo aren't working together anymore. So yeah, I had just been looking for this one on Instagram, and there was actually a point where nobody was posting this at all. So I was like, you know what? Let me go back to my roots, because I used to buy photo cards on Twitter. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go on Twitter and see if anyone's selling this. So I found somebody in the Philippines who's selling this, and I messaged them. I bought the card. They sent it to me tracked. They didn't put the zip code on my address, so they didn't deliver it to my PO box. And that's the thing, I have a PO box, so for a PO box, there's like, you have to put a zip code, especially because it's not like a specific address. So if you're sending to a PO box and you don't put the zip code, they don't know which post office they're delivering to. So it got sent back to the Philippines. And when it arrived to this person who sold it to me, they said, I asked them for a refund or to like send it out again. And they were like, oh, but it's gonna be more expensive, like if I resend it. And I'm like, okay, well, can you just refund me the cost of the card? Like not even the card and the shipping, like just the cost of the card. And they were like, no, I'm sorry, like I already spent the money, so I can't refund you. Like I don't have the money to refund you because I already spent it. And so I had this whole back and forth with them because it really pissed me off that they like literally just couldn't refund me for the card because they spent like what, the $8 that I paid for this fucking card. Like it was just so ridiculous. So moral of the story, don't buy from people on Twitter. Yeah, just don't do it. So moving on, I found, I don't even know, I went through so much trauma to find this card. I found it, I got it, and here we are. I'm done with all of Hyunjin's cards. Moving on, I'm missing Chan for this one, the purple border for Miro. I'm missing this half body for Miro for Chan as well. And so all of the cards that they match up with, obviously, I have them next to each other. So this is obviously not the equivalent to this. This is the Miro Limited, but I obviously, like, this is one of my like favorite Stray Kids cards ever, like to ever exist. And as soon as I decided that I was going to collect Chan, I said that this was the only limited card that I was going to absolutely need. So I found it, and there wasn't really a place for me to put it because I'm not getting Hyunjin's because it's gonna be too expensive, and quite frankly I don't really want it. Like I love all of the Miro limited cards. Those are like, that set is my favorite limited set out of any of them. But yeah, it worked out because I really like this Hyunjin album card, but I didn't really like Chan's. So the fact that I was gonna collect this one for Chan, and I could just put it here. So moving on, then we get to Levanter. I matched these up. There were a couple of cards that I wasn't planning to collect. Like I pulled this one and then I sold it. So I had to buy it again because when I was like rearranging my stuff, it would have just worked out better if I had gotten like some cards for Chan that I wasn't really planning on recollecting or just collecting in general. So I got these, and then more Levanter, and now we get to the most difficult, which is just like kind of insane to me. But I mean, it was difficult for Hyunjin, and I feel like it's been way more difficult to collect Chan's Go Live cards. That's pretty much all I'm missing for him, because yesterday actually I bought one of the cards that I'm missing. So right now I'm only missing Chan's Go Live cards, and I think like one Yellowwood card and that Miro one that I was missing, like those two Miros. So yeah, so then we get to, so Go Live ends here, and then we start with In Life. And for In Life I only did Hyunjin, and I put this card, or yeah, I think this is, there's two cards in here. Yeah, I put this one back here because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. And then No Easy, I made this little cover page. I have this here because I quite literally have nowhere else to put it. I had it in my like Hello Kitty Sanrio, what are those things called? Photo card holders? Yeah. So it was really cute in there, but I replaced the cards. So I have this here. I really want Chan's, but I haven't seen it for sale. But I also can't really fit that into my budget at this very moment. But if anyone has this and wants to hold it for me to buy from you maybe in like 2 months, let me know, because I really want his No Easy Soundwaves Kazoo PC. thank you to Courtney for selling this to me. I'm very grateful. But yeah, these are just extremely expensive, so I don't really, it's not like a huge, it's not my like highest priority, to be honest with you. This is the No Easy pre-order benefit, JYP pre-order benefit set that you get with every album. I set it up like this because I wanted, you know, to see all of them together. And these are, when these came out, I saw another YouTuber, she was like doing an unboxing, and I was like, oh my god, those are the cutest cards ever. And at the time, I didn't collect Stray Kids, but I was like, man, like, I don't collect them, but I would like these cards, you know? And then when she said they were like a pre-order benefit, I was like, damn, I'm never gonna have those cards. And so since I didn't know anything about Stray Kids, I didn't know how easy it was and how cheap these were to get because they came with every single album. So yeah, I mean, luckily I have the whole set. So what pretty much like my favorite OT8 set that they've ever done. So yeah, for No Easy, I think I collected all of like the, oh no, I didn't. I didn't collect like the double-sided ones, but anyway, I collected these for both of them up to here. And then these, this double-sided one, and then this other album card. And then I put the like pre-order benefit thing here because I don't have anywhere else to put it. The jewel cases, and then this card, the Christmas Evil selfie, I bought yesterday. So it should be here soon, and I'm very excited. This was a card that was way too hard to get, and I was like not expecting it at all because this one was very easy for me to get. So yeah, I don't know why it was so hard to buy these cards, but like I said, it's been proving to be more difficult to collect Chan than it was to collect Hyunjin. So yeah. And this is the Christmas Evil JYP pre-order benefit. Another set of cards that are like extremely cheap and extremely easy to find. I love this card very much. This is one of his best cards in my opinion. But anyways, moving on, then we get to Ordinary. I made this cover page. It's only Hyunjin because at the time, you know, I was only collecting him. So yeah. And then these, I did collect all of them. It was pretty easy, honestly. This was the first Stray Kids album that I bought because this was when I started collecting Stray Kids. So yeah, collected all of those in the jewel case. And then I put these IDs here. I don't have anywhere else to put them. And then we start with the Ordinary units. These Ordinary units. I don't love when they do units because it's just uneven, and then like I don't know, it's just like I never really like when any groups do unit cards. But anyways, I put all of the unit cards here, collected all of Chan and Hyunjin's units, and then I collected some extras back here just to finish off this page. And then we start Maxident. This is just a page that I took out of one of the albums. Like I didn't make this. I could never make something this good. So yeah, this is literally straight up just a page that I ripped out of the album, of one of my extra albums. And then the madness. I came into this not wanting to collect any pre-order benefits. I was gonna do at most the Target ones, because I went to get the albums like on the day of the release. So this was pretty much like the only thing that I was gonna do, plus like some pre-order benefits from like a shop that Courtney opened for. But it quickly spiraled into collecting more because the thing is that the pre-order benefits for Ordinary were not cute. So yeah, I mean, the theme is completely different, obviously. And when Maxident was like announced or whatever, oh my god, when Maxident was announced, a whole nother story. I don't think I'm gonna be able to tell it because this video is gonna be like 40 minutes long, an hour long if I tell that story. But yeah, I mean, the overall theme of Maxon was way cuter than Ordinary, obviously. So when we started seeing like more of these, I was like, oh, so I'm like officially fucked, because these are all gonna be super cute. So yeah, so I was fucked, and I ended up collecting so many more pre-order benefits than I intended to. In the future, you might see me downsize on these, just because it's just like, if I want to keep collecting Stray Kids, I cannot be collecting this many cards, especially pre-order benefits, which are more expensive than album cards. But anyways, this is Target, this is Barnes and Noble. Makestar is on the way, I believe. Oh, Makestar I bought from this group order manager on Instagram, and it's gonna take them like maybe like 4 months to send me my cards because of how behind they are on other group orders. And I didn't know that at the time when I joined. And of course, at the time that I joined, they knew that they were behind on all of these previous group orders that they had done, but they still opened. So that was annoying. So I might not have these cards until probably like February or March, which is ridiculous because the comeback was in September. Anyways, I don't remember all of these stores. I'm so sorry. I think this is Music Plant. Yeah, this is Music Plant. Apple Music I have coming in probably in the next 2 to 3 days. And then this one actually is the one that I put in my top loader, so I'll put it back in here. Yeah, the Soundwave round 2 lucky draws. I opened a group order for this one. I found a set from a seller on Instagram, and they were like pretty cheap compared to all the other sets that I had seen, especially because right before I opened this set, I was doing a bigger group order for this set, because the lucky draws have like a selfie card and then the half body shots. And so I was doing a group order for all of those, plus they did like these 4x6 photos. And that was really hard to get filled. So then when I wasn't able to like fill every spot for that, I wasn't willing to cover those spots either, just to get these 2 cards. So when I wasn't able to fill those spots, I found this one, and I just did the group order for this one because it was just 8, like a full set of all 8 members, just these half body shots, which was the only thing I wanted. So yeah. Then we have Cam Station. These I am not gonna get these for, I also opened a group order for these, and I will not be getting these probably around the same time until like probably February or March, because since it is like from a Chinese website, they usually take a very long time. So, I mean, I already knew that, so it is what it is. So we'll be waiting on these for quite a bit. These are the case version MMT pre-order benefits. And then we have the JYP Shops Gazoo ones that we are very lucky that Courtney was able to get these for us. So thank you, Courtney. And then I bought this with Mew one, and then my friend Jane gifted me this one. I think this is the Lot World. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's that. She was very kind to give me this one. Thank you, Jane. But yeah, it pretty much ends here. I'm not gonna find Chan for either of these, because then I'll have to get like even more to fill these pages out. So those are my pre-order benefits. And then the album cards. I had the struggle of my life with this card because, okay, not with the card, but with the order. This package was going all around my state for a very long time, and I was just convinced that I was not going to get it, and I was just going to lose that money and just not have a signed card. But eventually it was delivered, and I pulled Chan, and he is the one that I wanted. I at the time when these went on sale, I did not like I could not afford to get 2 albums, so I only got 1. And during that time I was like trying to decide who I wanted to pull or trade for. At first I was gonna get Hyunjin, or like I wanted to get Hyunjin for it, but I have a signed Hyunjin album, so, and I don't have anything signed from Chan, so I really wanted his, and I ended up pulling it, and it didn't even have to trade. So yeah, I have this here, and I don't know if I ever, hopefully I never have to, but if I ever get to the point where I have to sell it, I will probably just, you know, like buy the regular card and put it in here. I didn't keep the duplicate that I pulled of this card not signed. So yeah, so and these are the album cards. And then I switched this up a little because I wanted to match them up, and like it doesn't match up correctly, like perfectly. I have to move Chan like a little bit up and have Hyunjin like down, because I mean it's so simple to just have them all match up, but JYP staff, whoever makes these fucking photo cards, could just not be bothered. Or not just JYP, but the K-pop industry in general. Like, it's so easy. I'm a photographer and I edit photos a lot, and I just do a whole lot of stuff. So I know how easy it is to just take a few minutes to like have them pose in a way where they're all gonna match up, or even edit all of these photos to match up. But I'm not, that's a whole nother tangent, and I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, I switched them like this because I want them to match. So I was like, I'm not gonna switch these here, because I usually do it Chan and Hyunjin because of the age order. But anyways, these are the case version cards, and these are from the case version as well. These are like also pre-order benefits, I guess, from the case version. So I have Jisung's here and Chanbin. And then I think I should probably switch this, but I collected OT8 for the heart cards, and then I tried to match them all up. Jisung's was the hardest one to match up with literally anybody, and I felt like it just looked best with Hyunjin's anyway, so whatever. So yeah, I matched them all up to look cute like that. So that's why it's out of age order. And then I have these, what are they called? These were like the pre-order benefits from Accident that every album came with. And then I have these extra case version cards from the group orders that I joined. So that was my photo card sized Stray Kids binder. Yeah, I only have the photo card size things in here. And then we'll move on. I'll quickly show the Le Sserafim cards that I have in front of my Stray Kids cards in that binder. It's not quite a lot because I decided not to collect as many anymore. So yeah, I made this little cover page, which I like messed up on, so don't look at that. I collect Yoonjin. I double bias Chaewon and Yoonjin. So, but Chaewon is extremely hard to collect, and so is Yoonjin, honestly. So I kind of got fucked either way. So, but I decided to just collect Yoonjin. These are her album cards. These are some lucky draws that I did not want to get rid of. I don't remember. And then this has to be their debut showcase broadcast card. Let me check. Yeah. These are her little like compact cards. And then we start Anti-Fragile here. I have all these cards coming. One of them was a trade. These are like the original, like the actual album cards. 2 of them are coming from Courtney, who ordered them for me from Mercari Japan. And then these are the Anti-Fragile compact digipack, whatever they're calling them. I don't even know. So I have these 3. I got this one in the mail yesterday. I'm just waiting on this one, also coming from Japan. And then these are the Weverse version for Anti-Fragile. This is some type of pre-order benefit. I don't really know because I don't like actually even care. Like the pre-order benefits, I just like really don't care about. I had collected a whole bunch of them for Fearless, and then as much as it pained me to let them go because I love them so much, like I love their concept so much, and like I really did not want to sell them, but I did. So that's that. I don't really like pay attention to any pre-order benefits anymore unless like they're coming from Weavers and I'm like originally ordering my albums from there. But yeah, I have some of these pages in for like the rest of the cards and like future comebacks. I have these OT6 cards from Fearless era, their debut, and these were pre-order benefits from Weavers. And then Anti-Fragile starts here. These come in like the standard albums, I believe. There's a third one. I might get the third one and maybe switch out this one, but I don't know, because like I really like pink and like these cards are super cute and I like this concept. So yeah. These are postcards that come in the compacts for Anti-Fragile. So I got Chaewon and Yoonjin. And then here we start the large inclusions for Stray Kids. These are pretty much all over the place. I don't really care much for large inclusions, so I only get like what I can. If it's like extremely cheap or if I pull something, then I'll keep it, I guess. But yeah, I don't really like go back and collect large inclusions, especially like for every single group that I collect. I'm trying to not really like put much effort into them, just because they're like they take up a lot of space, and honestly I like really only care about collecting like the photo cards. These are just like an added bonus. So I have their IMU Polaroids, and then I have these little film strips, and then I have Minho and Chanbin on the back because of course there had to be 3. So yeah, so I have Hyunjin and Chan's unit on the front. These are from the last stay. These are the 2nd gen stay kit postcards. So yeah, and then I have No Easy. I had to put these in, actually I can switch them. I'm actually gonna switch them today. But these like booklet things. So I got Chanbin. Yeah. So actually I don't know if I want to put this one here instead of this one, but whatever. Anyways, and then I got Hyunjin Felix's also, which I have a dupe of. I think I might sell it, but also that's the thing also with like large inclusions, they're such a bitch to sell. Like it's too annoying to like package all of these things, and then you have to find like the correct size bubble mailers to put them in because you can't send them stamped, and like it's just a whole mess. So then I have these postcards in Life and Ordinary. I don't have the signed one. I didn't know that was a thing when Ordinary came out because I wasn't pre-ordering it. I bought Ordinary like a couple of weeks, probably like a month after it came out, which is when I decided to collect Stray Kids. This came with this pop socket that Courtney ordered for us, and she sent me Chan's little photo, which I'm very grateful for because he looks so good. And then these are the mini posters for Ordinary. I have Chan, Chanbin, and Hyunjin. And then Maxinate mini posters, I have Chan, Chanbin, and Hyunjin. I pulled Hyunjin on my first album, and I'm so happy that I did because, like I said, trading these sized inclusions is just so annoying. So very happy that I pulled him. And then these are like the love letter JYP pre-order benefit that comes with every album. So I might actually collect OT8 for this, but for now I only have Chan, Minho, Chanbin, Hyunjin, and Jisung. And then I have this postcard comes with every album. So I have so many of them, I just put one in here just to be even. And then these are little like folding poster things that come with the case version. I actually should move these. These should not be here. But anyways, I have OT8 for this. And then these came with the limited versions of Maxident, but these are like the Korean versions. I I got lucky because I didn't realize that I had already pre-ordered one. So when, like, I didn't know what the pre-order benefit was gonna be, and I luckily had already pre-ordered one, so then I had to trade. And then I think I bought another album and then traded for Chan. I think I did. But anyway, these were exactly like these, where like you fold them. They're like mini folding posters, but they had perforated edges. So I'm not planning on reselling these anytime soon. And even when I do, like, I don't really care if they're like connected or not. So I tore them all into their individual postcards so that I could put Chan and Hyunjin next to each other for each version. And it worked out really well. I really like it. This is my favorite concept. They look so freaking good. Then we have this one, and then this one, and then the stickers for Maxident, and then these little 4-cut like film strip, photo booth strip type of things. They're the same. I just had 2 of them because of the 2 limited albums, so I put them both in here because I didn't just want to put one. And then we have the Victory Skazoo Polaroid things. Like, this was from a pop-up shop, I believe. So I have these 2, and I also had, where are they? Where did I put them? I had Chanbin, Mino, and Jisung for these as well. But like just 2 days ago, or maybe even yesterday, I think, I decided that I was gonna put these up for trade because I have a second Chan coming. And so I was like, instead of having, because I had them like this and then Jisung was on the back, and the 5-member layout in an A5 is just not working. Obviously. So since I bought the second Chan, which I really wanted, I was like, I'll just either sell these or try to trade these for one of the Hyunjins that I'm missing. But specifically the offline pop-up shop one, because there's like 3 of those, and then there's like 4 that I guess you bought with like an online purchase. But all of these, all 5 of these are from the offline pop-up shop. So if you're watching this and you have one and you want any of these, let me know and I will trade with you. So yeah, so then I have that. And then these are some cards from their Circus Japan comeback that they had this year. My precious Chanbin and Hyunjin unit card, and then this double-sided Hyunjin card. I don't collect Japanese cards for any of my groups, so only just like I was helping a friend like fill her spots, and this was like one of the last, this was the second to last spot that she needed filled, and I was like really shocked that this unit was not claimed. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting that. So yeah, I have these like this. I might switch them like that. I don't think I'm gonna get any Japanese cards in the future, but if I do, they'll probably just go here. And yeah, that's that. So yeah, that is my Stray Kids collection. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't pretty much think I'm gonna make any videos before the end of the year, because today is the 17th, I believe, and I am going out of town on the 23rd for the holidays, and I won't be back until New Year's. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any videos anymore for the rest of the year, and we'll see what I have planned for 2023, because at this point I've pretty much made a video for every collection that I have. I'm looking at a little collect book that I have now, and I think that I included that in another video, in like a previous video. So yeah, I've pretty much shown all of my collections so far. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Maybe I'll like film something like at the concert in March that I'll be able to post on YouTube, but I don't know. don't expect it, because if I sound crazy, which I probably will sound crazy in all of those videos, then I'm not posting shit. So if you want to see that, I actually might post some like stories on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram or follow me on Twitter, where I tweet a lot of dumb stuff. But I will most likely be tweeting a lot about the concerts. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope that I have some stuff to film for you guys soon. Maybe like, I don't think I'm gonna pick up any more collections, to be honest. I think from this like point that I'm at now, I might actually downsize. Which was my plan for 2022, and I did the exact opposite. But for 2023, I'm gonna try to actually downsize and be a little more smart about collecting for myself. But yeah, if anything changes, if anything exciting happens, then I will be back with another video. But for now, thank you everybody for watching all of my videos that I've uploaded this year, even though it's been like, what, 3 videos? I hope everyone had an amazing year, and I hope 2023 has a lot of good stuff in store for all of us, in terms of collecting, but in terms of your personal life as well. I'm personally in school, so I'm trying to finish that this year in 2023, and I'm really looking forward to all that K-pop has in store for us this year in terms of music. 2022 is an amazing year for so many artists, especially girl groups, and it's been really exciting. I've had a lot of fun this year, in terms of like music, collecting, meeting friends, going to concerts. Like, it's been an amazing year. So I hope 2023 is not exactly the same. I hope no more postponed concerts, but I do hope to get some more tours, see all my friends, and yeah, it's been amazing. So thank you everyone for watching. Let's look forward to 2023 and what that means for the future of my channel and, you know, for all of us. So thank you guys. Bye.